look like garbage. I'm not putting my makeup on. I just woke up. I overslept with everything. Let's turn this music down. Too loud. It's just too loud. Way, way too loud. So I'm dressed up like Winnie the Pooh because, well, I'm not putting a wig on or getting dressed. I put a bra on and I made tea. So good morning. We're gonna go check out the new magic shit. Oh yeah, that's a good cup of tea. I did not mean to stay up that late. I'm kind of mad at myself for staying up that late. What's good, girl? We're playing Magic, War Dog. That's what's good. We're waking up, gonna play some fucking Magic. That's what we're gonna do. That's what's good. Why is my game not displaying though? Yeah, it's not displaying. What's going on, Magic? I'm gonna exit it and restart it because it should be showing up, but it's not. My favorite game, same. I'm actually starting a little bit later than I would like to because my friend Christian, Rapid Squats, as you guys know him, came over and we were just talking about Magic. Magic and Pokemon cards and stuff. And yeah, you met my buddy Scott. I met him at the comic book store playing Magic. He used to spend the night at my house during pre-release because we would do the pre-release Iron Man with like 6 tournaments, like 1 on Friday, 2 on Saturday, 3 on Sunday. It was crazy. And so he would just stay with me and we would just play Magic all fucking weekend. He taught me a lot. He's one of the first people at the Magic shop to actually respect me and teach me and not treat me like a fucking idiot. Because I didn't know. How am I going to learn if I don't know? Here, let's go back to the full screen real fast. And Magic's just not showing up. There it is. There she is. I thought that was Liliana for a second. I was like, Liliana? It kind of looks like her still to me a little bit. So good morning, guys. Good morning, my little possums. My little crew of possums. Still haven't figured out what to call you guys. I just call you guys. Hey, you guys. Olivia, the Crimson Bride. That is a good deal. Oh, I like the GG. Oh, I love that. I love those, though. I still want those. See, I want a box for real. You know what? By the way, I entered a contest for my birthday. It's not on my birthday. It's actually happening a little bit before my birthday. But I entered a contest to make an Amazon wish list in it to get the whole thing bought. And I'm about to add so much magic shit onto it. Because I thought there was like a limit to what they could add. It's like, no, you can add as much as you want. That's the contest. It's like, you can put thousands of dollars worth on there, and if you win, you win it. And I'm like, I've never had a wish list. I've never done anything like this, but I'm making one enter this fucking contest. You make that hoodie look so cute. Thank you. See you later, though. I'll see you, War Dog. Lucy! I might have to feed my dog real fast. It is about that time that she gets lunch. She's already had breakfast. I don't remember those swirling like that. Did they always swirl like that? Other zombies you control get a 1-0. You put a 1-1 counter on target creature you control. It gains vigilance until end of turn. Flashback. Okay. Coven at the beginning of combat on your turn. I want to make a witch deck. Can you make a witch deck? I would like... Is it a cult deck? As an additional cost of the spell, sacrifice a creature and pay 3 mana plus 1 black. Exile target creature or planeswalker. So either cost 1 to sacrifice or 4. That's not bad. Or 5, really. Sacrifice another creature, draw a card, then transform a static awakener. Activate only once each turn. Bones cracked, flesh split apart, and the screams of euphoric agony gave way to the unholy laughter. Or to unholy laughter. He does look pretty fucking wicked. Awoken demon. No way out. Target opponent discards 2 cards. You create a 2/2 black zombie creature token with Decayed. A creature with Decayed can't block. When it attacks, sacrifice it at the end of combat. Oh, okay. When a Phantom Carriage enters the battlefield, you may search your library for a card with flashback under disturb. We gotta get some cards. That's 20,000 gems. And that's 8. So that's like $100. A little bit less. Or I can get 45 packs. Or I can go to Jack's and get a real box. Blackstar! Pitches! How is it? How are you? I'm going to Discord you next time I go to my other house. So you can just come. You got to come see this house. I live right by the dog park. That's all I'm going to say on the internet. I live around the dog park now. Even though I still am going to be living at that house. This is a temporary. I really like that old house. The yard is ginormous and this yard is tiny. So it's like $50. Hold on. 45 packs for like 50-ish. That is a good deal. You do get like $10 almost worth of gems. So you just get like $10 the free gems pretty much if you buy it for 100. I don't know. Right now I've been playing I think it's a black green, or no, it's a green red Wolfie deck. I've been playing a lot of green red too, because the last deck I was running, my Gruul Adventure deck, was red and green too. This was fucking fast. I play with Christian a lot. He's got a really mean legacy, or I guess not legacy, historic deck. But I've been playing this werewolf deck. It makes me want to go buy real cards, because remember I had that old werewolf deck? God, some of those cards would go so well in this with some of these. And yeah, they just had a pre-release last week and I missed it. I've missed every pre-release at Jack's for like a year and a half, 2 years. But they do pre-release here too. Blue, black, white, black, blue, green. I guess I am gonna buy $50 worth of stuff. I might have to black out my screen real fast. We are going back to this camera and we are turning this off for a second. I don't remember. It was like Sheila the Pooh is back. Let's not say my card number out loud. I almost read that out loud. Proud of me. I'm proud of me for not spending $100. And so I spent $50 instead of $100. And I have not bought magic cards probably in a year and a half on here. Well, I haven't spent money. I bought like $100 worth of coins like a long time ago. Yes. Now let's go to packs. And we're gonna buy this. The Vodrin Stain. Add colors mana, pay 1 life, add 1 mana of any color, spend this mana only to cast vampire spell. Create a blood token. This ability costs 1 less to activate for each vampire you control. Discard a card. Sacrifice this artifact. Draw a card. Okay. I know. Good luck. Now we go to opening. Which is the best. But it's also like, I like doing it in real life. I do love that the Planeswalkers decks, if you buy a Planeswalker deck in real life, you get it in, you get a code to get it here too. I wish they did that pack for pack. I would buy so many more packs if I could get them digitally as well. Not exactly the same cards, but like, give me a little digital pack. Give me a code for a digital pack, like how Pokemon does. Look at that artwork. This still doesn't make you the brains of the operation. And let's see what we got. Choose a number of 0 between 0 and 13. Each player sacrifices that many creatures. Ho! You can get their whole board. That's a board wipe. Ooh, is this a werewolf? Okay, what do you do? Another wedding crasher. Oh, I have him. Yeah. Ooh. See, we need to make a vampire deck. Oh, we got a mythic. Jacob Hawken, Inspector. Draw a card, then exile a card from your hand face down. You may look at that card for as long as it remains exiled. You may pay 4 and 2 blue. If you do, transform Jacob Hawken Inspector. Hawken's Insight. At the big, oh, he turns into an enchantment. At the beginning of your upkeep, exile the top card of your library face down. You may look at that card for as long as it remains exiled. Once during each of your turns, you may play or land or cast a spell from among those cards exiled with this permanent without paying its mana cost. Okay. Pretty cheap card, too. Really? Do they? A lot of codes for, like, Planeswalker decks and stuff? Because... Link. I'm gonna go get some. Bloody Betrayal. I have to make a vampire deck. We've been waiting. Whenever it gets deals combat damage to a player, create a blood token. Discard a card, sacrifice this card, draw a card. Christian's deck is gonna be so mean. He's always playing black-white life gain. He's got this deck that once it's triggered, it's endless. It puts it in this endless loop. Vampire's Kiss. Target player loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. See, that's what I want. I want to make a whole deck like that. It's nothing but I get your life. I gain life, you lose life. I gain life, you lose life. I have a vampire deck kind of like that right now. Controls a 3 mana or less. Okay. Circle one lose battle. Whenever an opponent casts a vampire spell with the same name as card of exile, when circle of climate, you gain 2 life. Okay. Kindly Ancestor. That's a pretty card, dude. Lifelink and Disturb. Or it's disturbed cost. Enchant. So it's a creature that turns into an enchant aura. Enchant aura has lifelink. If Ancestors Embrace will be put into the graveyard from anywhere, exile it instead. Okay. Dorothea? Is that her name? Dorothea? I think that is Dorothea. When Dorothea, vengeful victim, attacks or blocks, sacrifice it at the end of combat. Ah. Disturb. And then that's what you want to sacrifice it. So then you can bring it back for its disturb cost. So this is all about turning creatures into enchantments, it seems. We're getting a lot of that. Whenever this creature attacks, create a 4/4 white spirit creature token with flying that's tapped and attacking. Sacrifice that token to the cover. If Dorothea's return would be put into the graveyard, exile instead. So you can only disturb it once. You can't just keep doing it. Which makes sense. I guess that would be overpowered. Nice. Ooh, mythic. A werewolf for our deck. Hexproof at the beginning of combat. On your turn, put 2 1/1 counters on another target creature you control. I need 4 of her. I need 4 of her! She's expensive though, maybe not. She's fucking 6 mana. Other permanents you control have hexproof. At the beginning of combat on your turn, put 2 1/1 counters on each creature. I need 4 of her, bro. I need 4 of this bitch. Oh my god. I gotta call Christian. What's this? Equipped creature gets a 2/0. It adds an additional 0 to the first strike as long as equipped name and group star is attached to a creature you control. Human soldiers. This is like this whole set. I want to make art for Magic. Can't attack alone. He's a militia. Okay. Untap target creature. Target creature is negative 13 until end of turn. If creature would die, exile it instead. Damn. Bleed dry. That's... Negative 13 is pretty serious. 4 damage to target creature. Create a number of blood tokens equal to the amount of excess damage dealt to that creature. And then when blood servitor enters the battlefield, create a blood token. There's gonna be a lot of blood tokens being played, right? That's a nice werewolf card. I got a Hydra deck here. It's all about proliferate. It's like a Hydra Planeswalker deck, which is like my favorite kind of decks to make. It's got nothing but so many Planeswalkers and so many Hydras and things to proliferate and just keep getting counters just doubling. It's a great deck. It's a slow deck though, unfortunately. Ooh, Thalia, Guardian of Throbbin. Non-creature spells cost 1 more to cast. I don't necessarily like you. But is that for everybody? Human archer. Destroy target artifact and opponent controls. Celebrator Sneaker fights target zombie and opponent controls. Choose up to 1. Becomes a target of an aura spell. See, this is another thing. Turning a spirit into an enchantment. Enters the battlefield. Becomes the target of an aura spell. Create a 1/1 target spirit token with flying. Okay. Whenever enters the battlefield, enchantment becomes a target of a spell. Or create 1 spirit token flying. Okay. So it just does the same thing. Zombie bear. You can make like a fucking total ghost deck. I love themed decks. It makes it fun. Wedding announcement. Creatures you control get a 1/1. Okay, it's an enchantment that gets to a stronger enchantment. At the beginning of your end step, put an invitation counter on wedding announcement. If you attack with 2 or more creatures this turn, draw a card. Otherwise, create a 1/1 white human creature token. Then if wedding announcement has 3 or more invitation counters on it, transform it to creatures you control. That's actually a nice card. I like that card. I'm definitely gonna have to make a white vampire deck. Like what, white red? Speeder. At the beginning of your upkeep, mill a card. Deal combat dungeon all to each non-vampire. So that's a wipe. Vampires when it deals 2 damage to each non-vampire creature. So you can take out a zombie deck with that card. Especially if somebody's like just getting 2/2 zombies all over the place. That would be good for that. What is that? What was that? Turn everyone to frogs, and then we would like -1, -1, or -2 them or something. I remember I used to do something like that. When Perish Blade, trainee dies, put 1/1 counter on target creature you control. But it's counters. Whoa, that's so fucking pretty. Olivia Voldrin has faith only in herself. We answer to a higher guardian. The guardian of Throbbing. Destroy target artifact enchantment. You gain 3 life. Oh, I need those. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, casting fire deals 1 damage to each opponent. Dollhouse of Horrors? What the fuck? My kid would love this card. Exile a creature card from your graveyard. Create a token that's a copy of the exiled card, except it's a 0/0 construct artifact in addition to its other types, and it has this creature gets a 1/1 for each construct you control. It gains haste until the end. Activate only as a sorcery. Okay, so I kind of love this, and I hope people make decks just around this card, because I would be curious to see the creativity here. Because, I mean, sometimes these deck creating is like an art form. You can create something that's not really going to get you high in ranking or anything like that, but it might just be, like, so beautifully together. Ceremonial Knife. Equip creatures to 1/0 and has whenever this creature deals combat damage, create a blood token. Destroy this target creature gains indestructible until end of turn. Destroy target creature with toughness 4 or greater. Oh, that's beautiful. Enchant creature or land. As long as the enchant permanent is a creature, it has 2/2. As long as the enchant permanent is a land, it has add 2 mana of any color. Of any one color. Zombie bear. A tragic moment pushed him to a blasphemous act. He killed his horse? Desperate farmer. When another creature you control dies, transform desperate farmer. Oh, his horse died. I think he killed his horse. Or maybe his best friend horse died and he brought it back as a zombie. Oh, I gotta go see all these cards laid out. I didn't realize, Joel, I didn't know if you know this, but did you know that every time they make a set that the cards tell a story, like with all their little flavor text, and it's almost like a comic book. You can like figure out what's going on. can take the cost of that 6 mana card. Yeah, apparently, like, that's how you get the storyline of Magic. You have to pay attention. It, like, almost is like a comic book. And you can, like, read it out. And, like, so it's what the flavor text and stuff is really there for. So you can see, like, what's happening. Like, you remember that card, Gideon's Downfall and shit like that? I need to refill that. Like, it can barely feel the sword anymore. That's the bird. There's a bird just sitting on the sword out of this zombie bear's head. I love it. I love it. Yeah, see, me too. I found that out and I was just like, wait, this is, I was watching like somebody explain the lore of Magic. I went down a 5-hour Magic lore the other day, like a couple weeks ago. Just really, it started with Sarkhan. I just went and got all of his story. And now I got all of the story of all of the Planeswalkers. Fuck my girl, Nissa. That was my girl. Fuck her. We mad at her. The whole Zendikar thing. But yeah, there's like a storyline, and now they're making the trailers with Arena, so we're getting a little bit more of it, like visually. But it used to be just through the cards. They wrote a couple books, but they don't really count. What's up, Jess? We are playing Magic. We're really opening packs and looking at all the new cards. I definitely want to make a ancient Lumberknot tree folk. You know, tree folk decks are in right now too, which I think is dope because I can just make an all tree deck. And you know, I went crazy with the all mushroom deck. Each creature you control with toughness greater than its power assigns combat damage equal to toughness rather than its power. Okay. Blood Fountain. That's the background. When Blood Fountain enters the battlefield, create a blood token. Sacrifice Blood Fountain, return up to 2 target creature cards from your graveyard to your hand. That's not bad. That's 1 mana. And there's that pretty kindly ancestor again. Just that ghost grandma just knitting this thing. And then she's got this spirit cloak around her. You look cold, dearie. Oh my god, that flavor text. You look cold, dearie. My phone is halfway alive, actually. The touchscreen still doesn't work. I mean, it does sometimes. It hasn't for the last 72 hours, which has gotten really frustrating because I haven't been able to TikTok or even watch TikTok, which is a big part of my day. But for my birthday, my mom's going to take me to get a new phone. So I will be getting a new phone this week. Stensia's Uprising. At the beginning of your instep, create a 1/1 red human creature token. Then if you control exactly 13 permanents, you may sacrifice Stensia Uprising. When you do, it deals 7 damage to any target. Vampires have done nothing but take from us. Tonight we reclaim what is ours. See, so this is a girl. She's probably one of the heroes. This Stensia. And she's fighting the vampires. See, there's probably a story where the vampires are taking over this town. And they're fighting off. We gotta go fucking check out what's going on with this storyline this time. Undying Malice. When Resistance Squad enters the battlefield, you control another human. See, this is probably part of the same attack. Trees are coming alive. People are dying. Wolf Spirit. Even the spirits are alive. When Flourishing Hunter enters the battlefield, you gain life equal to great its toughness among other creatures you control. I would welcome her into my pack with honor. Arlen Cord. I know that name. Arlen Cord. Who is that? Magic. That's that vamp. That's that werewolf chick. That's my werewolf. I'll show you who she is. Okay, Arlen Cord. That's. Go to my Wolfie deck. Edit deck. There she is. Arlen. The fucking pack leader. My fucking bitch. She would gladly welcome. See, there's a storyline going on these cards. And that's the best part about Magic. I mean, Winnie the Pooh. What's up, Pikachu? Hey, Sheila. Let's see how long that one lasts. No, dude. I'm getting like a super case. And I want to get a smaller phone because the phones are just too big for my tiny little hands. I have tiny, tiny little hands. And they just always slip out. And I need like a lanyard that just like, it connects to my phone so that I can't drop it because I'm going to drop it. I hold it 6 hours a day. I'm going to drop it. Yeah, I'm Sheila the Pooh. I'm always Sheila the Pooh. I used to have one of these outfits a long time ago, and I don't know what happened to it. Ooh, gross. Look at those nails. That's vampire hands right there. Dig up. Search your library for a basic land card and reveal it. Put it into your hand, then shuffle. Cleave. You may cast a spell for its cleave cost. If you do, remove the words in square brackets. You may search your library for a card and put it into your hand. Wait, what? This is the new, I don't remember cleave, because I was like, what are these brackets? You may search your card for a basic land and reveal it, then put it into your hand and shuffle. No. But if you cast it for its cleave cost, you just may search your library for a card and put it into your hand. See, a lanyard for my phone. I think it would be a good idea because I drop it and they're made out of fucking glass. Phones should be made out of plastic. If you don't want me to break my motherfucking phone, I should get a Nokia. You are a hobbit. The tiny hands fit. I am tiny. Ooh, who's this? Nurturing present, enchantment, aurora. Is this another ancestor thing? So it seems like people died. I wonder if there's like two battles going on. Like there was a battle in the past and now all the spirits are rising to help the like maybe the vampires are returning and now they're helping. And that's why we're getting all these spirits. I'm gonna have to check. This is just all speculation and me guessing based on what I see. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control, this creature gets a 1/1 until end of turn. When Nurturing Present enters the battlefield, create a 1/1 white spirit creature token with flying. Okay. What the fuck? Lucy, I'll let you in just a second. Target creature gets a 3/3 and gains reach until end of turn. Tap it. That is the fucking creepy. Ever since the ritual, Ryla didn't have an appetite at the dinner table, but her long walks in the forest always seemed to satiate her hunger. Did I say that right? Satiate her hunger? I struggle with S's. I have a list. So this girl, Ryla, just went walking in the woods and she had a ritual done to her. There's some witches. This guy, there's the guy with his horse. His horse died, so he brought his horse back. What the fuck is that? Rot-tide gargantua. Holy fuck. Is that a kraken too? And there's goats? What's going on here? There's goats fighting this rot-tide gargantua, but it also looks like there's octopus tentacles, which I don't think are coming from him because he's clearly a crustacean. When rot-tide gargantua exploits a creature, each opponent sacrifices a creature. When this creature enters the battlefield, you may sacrifice a creature. Now that it doesn't need to breathe, its hunting ground extends well beyond the sea. Now that it doesn't need to breathe. LO, I want a goat deck, right? Because look, there's like fucking goats. Like you see that there's a goat. There's a goat. I wish I could zoom in on the card. You know, like I could just zoom in and show you there's at least, there's a goat, there's a goat. Oh, there's another goat to the right a little bit. Yeah, they're like, we're going to fuck you up. The perspective's fucking me up a little. And what is this? Ancestral anger. See, it seems like there were two battles. There's all this ancestor shit. Wait a second. Okay, it's not the same pitchfork. I was like, is that the same pitchfork? Who are you? Target creature gains trample and gets X until 0, where X is 1 plus the number of cards named Ancestral Anger in your graveyard. Draw a card. 1 vampire for every family member I've lost. Okay, so yeah. The vampires obviously came in and slaughtered the people. And here's some of that spidery bug shit that's also happening. At the beginning of your upkeep, mill a card. Okay. Create a 1/1 insect. No flavor text. This just might be a filler card. Things buried on Innistrad rarely seem to stay that way. Because now we're in the realm of Innistrad, which is the realm of monsters. And I think this is the realm where Soren and Liliana are both from. Which Liliana is like being forced to work for Nicole Bolas right now. Because they thought that when she killed all her demons, she went back and during one, I don't remember which set it was, but one of the sets, we went and we killed all the demon people she had the contracts with, like Liliana's Pact and Liliana's stuff. But then, or Liliana's contract, I think, was another one of the cards. Her fucking contract that she had signed with the demons went over to Nikolai Bolas, because he's been Nicole Bolas has just been the fucking big bad this whole motherfucking time. Just doing all this shit, which we knew, but like, it's way worse than we thought. He's got Ugin's eye in between his things, so he can that's his brother. Ugin Spirit Dragon is Nicole Bolas, his brother. Fucking so much shit. Bleeding Spirit. Look at this. That fucking ghost is strangling the shit out of that guy. Bleeding Spirit gains first strike until end of turn. Yeah, he does. Return to the battlefield under its owner's control at the beginning of the next end step. No flavor text. I would love some flavor text for this. Like, who is that? I bet you we figure out who these two guys are from other cards, though. Cemetery Gatekeeper. That's pretty. He's definitely a vampire. First strike. Cemetery Gatekeeper enters the battlefield. Exile a card from the graveyard. When a player lands on the cast or spell, it shares the card type with the exiled card. Cemetery Gatekeeper deals 2 damage to that player. No flavor text? You're mythic. You give me nothing? What are you? Rending Flame. That would be a really dope-ass tapestry, that particular artwork. Rending Flame deals 5 damage to a target creature or planeswalker. If that permanent is a spirit, Rending Flame also deals 2 damage to that permanent's controller. It is our duty to bring the blessed sleep to the dead, even if they resist the gift. Gret, Order of Saint Taft. Who is that? Traft. Wait, did I spell that right? Gret, Order of Saint Traft. Gret. Oh, no, I didn't. Order of Saint. Whatever that is. What is the Order of Saint Traft? It is from Innistrad, was founded by Talia. Okay, that's that girl. Who is the current host of Saint Traff. Saint Traff is something that's possessing her. Seeing the corruption of unable to reform of the Church of Avacyn. That's that angel. We Order was founded in the Battle Evil. Prominent members included Audric, Gret, and Rim Corollis. On its way to free the city of Throbbin from the invading Eldrazi. The Order managed to acquire Avacyn's spear. They joined the Alliance Innistrad's uncorrupted residents, including Thigart. Okay, this was the one before this. Many of the Order not become possessed by Geist, a former Hathar, seems Emrakul's corruption. Okay, but then who's Gret specifically? Oh, it's that pirate bitch! She's that pirate bitch. That's who she is. I heard a cat meowing outside of my house earlier today. Went outside to check on it and couldn't see any sign of it. Thought it might be losing my mind until my roommates confirmed they heard it too. Leave some food out for it. Leave some food out. Give them some warm. Oh no. We have drank a whole pot of tea. We have drank a whole pot of tea. So this is them they're trying to kill all the undead. Cradle of Safety. Oh my god, it's the cutest little baby. Enchant creatures you control. When Cradle of Safety enters the battlefield, enchant creature gains hexproof until end of turn and gets a 1/1. There's that Nature's Embrace. No flavor text. No flavor text. Here we go. Daybreak Combatants. Haste. When Daybreak Combatants enter the battlefield, target creature gets a 2/0 until end of turn. After weeks of unending darkness, a glimpse of dawn was all the people of Stinzia needed to rekindle their will to fight. Okay, so this is the Battle of Stinzia is happening right now. Wait, what? Do we have a fucking zombie dragon? Flying. When Skywarp Scab enters the battlefield, you may exile... Isn't this... wasn't this Drake alive? You may exile 2 creature cards from your grave. If you do, draw a card. If I wanted all the parts to match, I wouldn't have become a Stitcher. Barton Stitcher. That's motherfucking Frankenstein right there. That's who that is. Liliana Ferelden. I'm getting some Dragon Age vibes from this. You would love the lore of magic. The lore of magic is... it's awesome. And you have to like go out searching for it. Like kind of what we're doing right now. We're getting the lore of what's going on by just looking at the art and reading the cards and trying to figure out. We know there's the Battle of Stinsia. We know the vampires are attacking. We know there's a group of people doing some rituals in the woods with turning people into bug people. That's going on. A welcoming vampire. See, whenever one or more creatures with power 2 or less enter the battlefield under your control, draw this card. This ability triggers only once for each turn. There's so many white vampire cards. From the moment they arrived, wedding guests were met with a pageant of wealth and excess. We know there's a fucking vampire wedding happening, which seems to be a big thing. The blood fountain's definitely part of that vampire wedding. All right, what is this? Markov Retribution. Creatures you control get a 1/0 on turn of turn. Target vampire you control deals damage equal to the power of another. I love how it always posts the art. One day maybe it'll say Sheila Baggins. I feel like Blood Fountain should really get some flavor text. It kills me that it doesn't. But he gets it. Aim for the head. Look at his fucking face. Exile target zombie. Target opponent exiles 2 cards from their hand. Works every time. Ooh, oh god. Oh, is that blood? What is that? That's that guy in the background. Everybody's screaming. Look at the faces of the card in the background. They're like, destroy target creature planeswalker. Create 2 blood tokens. Yeah, they just eviscerated somebody. You can always tell who's new from the screen. So this is probably that one of those rituals that's going on, and these are probably just unsuspecting people. That guy stepped in and got fucking sacrificed. There's blood everywhere. Wolf Strike. Okay, this could be good for my deck. Target creature you control gets a 2/1 until end of night. If then it deals damage equal to its power to target creature you don't control. Okay. Tovalar's Howl Pack had scattered, but the Dire Strain survivors were still on the hunt. So it looks like the werewolves are scattered. What the fuck is that? Are those eyes in a shadow of... Oh no, it's a crow, and he's got a bunch of eyeballs in his wings, and he's shooting laser frost beams out of his eyes. What the fuck is this card? Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, look at the top card of your library and you put that card into your graveyard. A creature with flying can't be blocked. Okay, that's it. I escape. So why do I still feel like I'm being watched? Gregor, the militia. Because there's a fucking crow with eyeballs spying on you. This is the new series, Crimson Vow. Innistrad Crimson Vow just came out, I think, like last week. And I'm trying to figure out storyline by reading. Which is, I didn't know there was storylines. I didn't know that's how you got it. Okay. Hamlet Vanguard. He's just a ward, just a human warrior. What? The magma? Like, what are these? Like, this deck, this is making sense, but then we got these giant elemental fire things happening, too. No flavor text. He enters the battlefield with X1/1 counters on him, however. If damage would be dealt to Magma Pummeler while it has a 1/1 counter on it, prevent that damage and remove that many 1/1 counters from it. When one or more counters was removed from Magma Pummeler, this way it deals that much damage to any target. Oh. Oh. That's a... You can do some things with that card. You can have some fun with that card. Ballista Watcher. Creature, human, soldier, werewolf. Ooh, Ballista Watcher deals 1 damage to any target. Ballista Wielder deals 1 damage to any target. And creature dealt damage this way can't block this turn. Oh, it's a fucking poker. I can poke you. Ping. Ping, you can't block me. Ping, you can't block me. Oh, so I get my... Oh my god. Do you see the size difference of the ballista? Look, he's a human and it's huge, and he's standing next to it. It looks like he could sit on it. And then when he turns into a werewolf, when he turns into a werewolf, he's fucking grabbing that whole fucking ballista like it's just a crossbow. Holy shit. It's a pretty badass fucking card. Ooh, mulch. Look at that tree. Look at that fucking creepy ass tree. Wait, does this one have any flavor tests? Careful, this thing's dangerous. Wouldn't want anyone getting hurt. The flavor text always gets me. It's my favorite part. Reveal the top 4 cards of your library. Put all land cards revealed this way into your hand and the rest into your graveyard. Tread carefully. You remember what happened to the last quiet, peaceful clearing. Halana. The Halana to Alina. I don't know who those are. Halana. Alina. Oh, it's a pair. They're a pair. Halana and Helena, partners, human rangers. Okay. Something must have happened the last time they were on a thing. And it might be happening now. We might find out what it is. Okay, we got another blood server. Please, my friends, help yourselves to the help. And there's that blood fountain. Or no, that's not the blood fountain. That's definitely the wedding, though. That's a wedding card. Human werewolf. Oh shit. She's tied up. Weary prisoner. Your guard attacked me. He got what was coming to him. Oh, she busted out of prison. Look, she's in prison and then now she's busted out. Wrathful jailbreaker attacks each combat if able. Yeah, because she's fucking pissed. There's some good werewolves we got. I can't wait to remake my werewolf deck. That's the Vampire's Kiss. Young vampires gorge themselves at every meal, but their elders have learned to savor the smallest bite. Okay, unholy efficient. Okay, this is that wedding. Look, we got that's why it's called the Crimson Vow. It's making a lot more fucking sense to me now. They're getting married. There's that vampire chick, and there's this guy, I don't know who he is, but there he is. And Soren quotes this. Is this twisted ceremony simply a mockery of the human right, or has Olivia fallen for her own charade? Soren, Markov. We know who Soren is. That's our guy. So he's not falling for her bullshit. So we know Soren's there. I mean, we do. He's right here on the cover. We got Soren right there. Making him look way too pretty. I don't remember Soren being that pretty. Menace. Exile 3 cards from your wolf. It's a perfect partnership. My village is safe from wolf attacks, and she gets to eat any vampires we catch. That is a dire wolf. Like, that is a huge wolf. She's riding that wolf like a fucking horse. Laid to rest. That's really pretty. Whenever a human you control dies, draw a card. Whenever a creature you control with a 1/1 counter on it dies, you gain 2 life. Not a bad enchantment card. What the fuck is that? It's a horse person. That's obviously the Stitcher's work. He obviously stitched that the way he stitched that dragon. The cobbled lancer horse. Zombie horse. There's a zombie. You can make a zombie horse deck, man. As an additional cost to cast a spell, exile creature card from your graveyard. Don't worry, everyone. I hear hoofbeats. The Gavany riders are coming to save us. Added. Moorland villager. Uh-oh. I bet you we're going to find a card with Advent dead coming up. I guarantee it. There's that Ancestor's Embrace again. Binding Geist. Oh, I don't like that at all. That's fucking disturbing. Target creature and opponent controls gets a -2, -2, -0, and creature gets a -2, -0. Spectral binding we put. Oh, it's just a disturb thing. Turning the spirit into an aura. There's the unholy efficient. There's the zombie bear. Lucy! Oh, I gotta feed my dog. She just keeps barking. It's distracting me. All right, I'm gonna read these, and then I'm gonna go feed my dog really, really fast, and I'll be right back. Blood Vial Purveyor. That's a card. No, you don't get any flavor text. That's a card. Look at that. The whole thing's artwork. Whenever an opponent casts a spell, that player creates a blood token. Okay. Whenever he attacks, it gets a 1/0 until end of turn for each blood token defending player controls. Mark off Waltzer. Hey, we got a quote from her earlier. Flying haste. At the beginning of combat on your turn, up to 2 target creatures you control get a 1/0 until end of turn. So he's got flying haste so he can attack fast. And his fucking flavor text is, I'll lead. That's all it is. I'll lead. Love it. The Dreadlight Monstrosity. Okay, this is one of those fucking... Like, what's going on in the water right now? Like, there's obviously a wedding. There's a battle for a town. There's some rituals happening. Somebody stitching together zombies. And now we got a whole ass fucking attack on the water by these giant crustacean monsters. Are there any goats, though? Do we got any attacking goats? No, but this thing looks like it's got a lighthouse coming out of its fucking head. No flavor text. Oh, that's a nice outfit. Blood Petal Celebrant. Blood Petal has first strike as long as it's attacking. When Blood Petal Celebrant dies, create a blood token. Okay. She's just at the wedding. There's another beautiful picture of the wedding. The wedding's very beautiful. Training. When rural recruit enters the battlefield, create 3/1 green boar creature token. Okay, so you get a big ass pig. The Dawnheart survivors welcome recruits of all shapes and sizes. So I bet you the wedding, and then they went and probably feasted on the town that night. But we'll see. Ooh, new werewolf. Weaver of Blossoms. Oh, I like this werewolf. This werewolf's wearing, like, a lei. Add 1 mana of any color. Okay. Add 2 mana of 1 color. Living in harmony with nature. Yeah. I like that card. That's a nice card. Steelclad Spirit. Whenever an enchantment enters the battlefield under your control, Steelclad Spirit can attack this turn as though it didn't have Defender. So this is a Defender. And you see it's got the change, which is probably what's holding him back from being able to just attack and only defend. Some guys imitate the lives that they left behind. Others follow the dreams that they never realized. Oh, so he's saving people because it's what he wanted to do in life. That's sweet. All right, I'm going to go feed my dog who won't stop barking. And we've been streaming for 58 minutes and she's been barking this whole time. And I'm also going to get a cup of water since we drank all my tea. If the boar dies, you got pork roast. Yeah, unless we find a zombie boar. Unless there's a zombie boar card, and then we know what happened to the boar. Okay, be right back. 2 seconds. I'm gonna go to the bathroom, grab a drink, and give my dog to stop barking because it's like, I don't know if you can hear it. And then we're gonna open the rest of these cards, and then we're gonna make it dead. I'm excited. I'm loving the storyline though. So far. I'm loving it. I can't wait to figure out what else happens. It's gonna be dope. Where's my be right back? You too. Hey guys. Hush. Geralt, Visionary Stitcher. It's the Stitcher! It's the guy! It's the guy! We got him! What the fuck is that? What the fuck kind of zombie is that? It's the Zitcher, Geralt the Visionary Stitcher. You like it, sister. Its dreadful visage was inspired by your own. Oh, creepy. It's fucking Frankenstein. How is that not Frankenstein? This is Frankenstein. We got him. The Visionary Stitcher. Ooh, the Sulking Killer. We got a rogue. Is she a vampire? A vampire assassin. Looks like she's almost floating up there. She's about to get that guy. Enters the battlefield, target creature creates a -2/2 until end of turn if that opponent controls no other creatures. Olivia set a few villagers loose in the hedge maze as part of the evening's entertainment. Oh shit, it's okay, it's a wedding thing. So it seems like she's just gonna slaughter this whole town for her wedding. So she put some guys in the maze and now this girl's gonna go hunt them. Ooh, Arch School of Throbbin. But he's a good guy? Or he looks like a bad guy. He's a zombie guy. Zombie cleric. Put the card in your hand, put it in your graveyard. So when somebody dies, you can look at the top card of your library. We got one of these. Spirit soldier that goes and buffs a dude. So he fights his own, and then he comes back and he buffs the dude. Gives him his sword and his shield. Give him a 2/2. He swore to protect the moorlands, and little thing like death, and a little thing like death was no excuse to break his oath. All right, so this is definitely not an oathbreaker paladin. This is a fucking to the spirit, hardcore, keep his oath in the festivities. Oh shit! In the festivities. Okay, so the wolves are stopping the wedding now. The wolves are stopping the wedding now. 1 damage to each opponent and each creature and planeswalker they control. When the defenses around the Lurabron fortress faltered, the Crimson Ballroom received some unexpected guests. Oh, so the wolves come in on the wedding. This is getting interesting. And you can see in the fire back there, like in the fire over, I can't really, but in the fire over there, there's a wolf in the flame, red wolf. And there's like blood. And look, he's attacking. There's a wolf biting a guy in the ear. There's a lot going on in this fucking card. There's some shit going down at the wedding now. Ooh, I can't wait to figure out what happens with these wolves. This is just bramble armor. Bramble armor actually looks really cool. What in the actual fuck? Gift of Fangs. 2/2 as long as it's a vampire. Otherwise, it gets a negative 2/2. That's a nice card. Because it's an enchantment card for just 1 black mana. You are one of the few to whom we offer our blessing. What fool would reject immortality? Okay. So they're turning somebody into a vampire, it seems. As long as they're a vampire. That's what it means. Otherwise, you either become stronger, join us, or we're going to kill you. That's pretty much this card. And then there's that girl who's just like throwing blood petals. At least we know why Soren's so fancy. It's because he's going to a wedding. Ooh, yes. Edgar's Awakening. Okay, so that is Olivia. And is this her husband? That's the girl who's getting married, okay? Return target creature card from your grave to the battlefield. So he died. When does Edgar Awakening, you may pay when you do. So we know by the name of the card, he's awakening. Here you go. Can't have you sleeping through your own wedding day. Okay, so he killed himself, maybe. Or he somehow died. And she's turning him into a vampire before I guess it sets. Oh God. It's like a transformation. There's so much going on. This looks like it was colored with colored pencils, and I love that. Return target wolf or werewolf creature card to its owner's hands. No, you don't get to be here. You are not going to be fucking a werewolf tonight. All right, there's that steel-clad spirit again. The one who's defending after he died. These spirits are really, like, not cool about being dead. And here's this girl, Ancestral Anger, 1 vampire for every falling member. Oh, wait. We got a courier bat with blood. This might be how they put the invitations out, I guess. When the courier bat enters the battlefield, if you gain life this turn, return up to 1 target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Swarms of bat poured from Lurabron Fortress, carrying wedding invitations to vampires of every bloodline. Okay, so that's how they got the fucking wedding invitations out. We can tell by this fucking hat that this is Throbbin or whatever. He's a human shaman. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, Kasich Flamebringer deals 1 damage. We know there's something going on with shaman and magic. We know there's some rituals. We don't know exactly what's going on. We haven't had those cards reveal what's going on yet, but we know something's going on with it. And there's that. Works every time. Aim for the head. That's a great piece of artwork. What do we get? Olivia, the Crimson Bride. Ah, I'm so glad we got her. And it looks like she has flavor text. Let's read it. Is that her whole fucking hair? Or is that blood? Is that all of her hair? What the fuck? All right. Flying haste. Whenever Olivia Crimson Bride attacks, return target. Hey, guys. Lucy, go lay down. Whenever Olivia Crimson Bride attacks, return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield, tapped and attacking. It gains when you don't control a legendary vampire, exile creature. Oh, so if she goes, it goes. Or, you know, if a legendary vampire is not out there, anything she brings back goes. Her grand wedding had one goal, to unite the vampire bloodlines under her rule. Okay, so she's trying to let King Kamehameha this. You know, like when he united the Hawaiian Islands with the cannon that he got from, I think, Captain Cook. I'm trying to remember my Hawaiian history. It's been a long time. It was the best class I ever took, though. Storm Chaser Drake. Okay, we got another dragon. That is the second dragon we have seen this set. Flying Storm Chaser Drake becomes a target spell you control. Draw a card. Blasted Drake's interfering with the conductivity again. Gar, go chase it away. Ludovic, the Necro Alchemist. Okay. So this dragon's messing with its fucking shit again. So it looks like this dragon likes electricity, and it's just like, there's a giant lightning rod, and he's just like, fuck yes, lightning! Or he might be trying to destroy it. No. See, it's interfering with the conductivity again. Go chase it away. It seems like this is a common occurrence. Like this dragon comes here and it's just like, yes, lightning rod! And Storm Chaser Drake kind of hints at that name as well. And it's like, go chase it away. Like it's like a common thing. So yeah, that's kind of a fun little concept with that card. Ooh, there's the Grisly Ritual. Ooh. With the people screaming. Yeah, no, Dungeons and Dragons and Magic the Gathering in the same world. I don't know if you know that. Because I found that out recently, like 2 years ago, that they were the same world, and had a fucking, like, aneurysm. It was a big fucking deal. Like, I was playing Dungeons and Dragons with my friend Jess, the person in chat, Jess. That's my Dungeons and Dragons real life friend, Ford. But we were playing Dungeons and Dragons, and we were like making a character, and I was like sitting on the floor of her apartment looking, and I was like looking through the monster, you know, the different races of D&D, and I was just like looking, and I was like, oh, that artwork looks a little familiar. But you know, I look at a lot of artwork, so, and then I flip it down, and I was like, that's a really familiar looking card. Or like thing, and then I turned to the page with Loxodons. Loxodons are an elephant race, specifically in Magic, called Loxodons. And it wasn't just a Loxodon, it was this specific exact card I use in a deck. I know because my friend Beth made a fucking Loxodon elephant deck. It was weird, and we made it, and it took a while to make it. And I just looked up, and I saw my friend Jess, her boyfriend Matt, was like seeing me realize this, and I looked up, and he just shook his head yes, and I was like, wait. He's like, yeah, they crossed over. It's the same world now. So like now Magic and Dungeons and Dragons are like the same exact world. And I love that because for my D&D campaign, you know, I can just literally go pull out some Magic cards and be like, you're fighting fucking this. And I can bring in all these characters if I want. They did do a Dungeons and Dragons Magic set. I got some here. I don't have any real life ones. I want some. I'm going to order some. I put some on my wish list. I'm entering a contest for an Amazon wish list that's happening in like Thanksgiving, and whoever wins, they're gonna buy their whole wish list. So I'm trying to, like, later tonight I'm gonna go add so much more Magic stuff on there, like boxes of Magic cards. Yeah, no, get those. Those are gonna be worth something, Jess. Those are gonna sell. I have a lot of Magic cards. It is an investment. All right, let's see that. We were at the Drake. Let's see what else. We got the Crimson Blood. Here's a new guy. The Ragged Recluse. Hey, it's me. It's me. Look, Jess, it's me. The Ragged Recluse. At the beginning of your end step, if you discarded a card this turn, transform Ragged Recluse to a human warlock. Oh my god, it's me. Whenever a Sidious Witch attacks defending player, loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. No, I'm just a ragged old. It's a fucking garbage witch right there. I love it. I got Matt some Drizzt cards for his set. Oh. I bought the Legend of Drizzt audiobook, and it's like this whole fucking performance with like the guy who plays Rick from Rick and Morty, Don Harmon or something. I can't remember his fucking name. Dan Harmon or something. Just had a migration fail. Gotta debug some stuff. Gotta look up. Hope I get all the good cards. Yes. A migration fail. Like to get the game started. I am gonna get all the good cards. Get off my lawn or I'll blast you with a spell. Is that what this is? Well, who's freaking out? Smeagol. What's wrong? Are you thirsty? Is that what that noise was? Were you trying to get in here? Here you guys go. There you guys go, man. There you guys go. They're just thirsty. Destroy target creature with flying. Destroy target enchantment. Look at that fucking crane. Just like, ah! The forests of this world were unafraid to assert themselves. This tree's just like, fuck you! I love it. I love it. And then we got that the hippie werewolf we love. So we got the ragged witch and the hippie werewolf. I love it. The insidious witch. Come on, let's get a Sorin. I know they gotta have a Sorin card. Give me a Sorin. There we got a Stinzia. We know she's something because she's starting this uprising. Ooh. Ooh. The roots preserve the armor for 100 years, safeguarding it for a traveler in need. Aw, the tree took care of that seat. Hey! Why you guys gotta break glass? And there's that ritual thing. That's so dark. I love it. That's probably one of the rituals those people are performing. Belligerent guest. Ooh. So she's just drunk and she's like, give me this vial of blood. Okay, so those blood vials that we keep seeing, I thought they were smaller. That looks kind of huge. Oh wait, it's not the same thing. It's not the same thing. There we have another ancestral anger. Chill of the Grade. Ooh, we got a frost breath guy. Frozen is frozen, whether it's cold, terror, or both. Whether it's with cold, terror, or both. This spell costs 1 less if you control a zombie. Tap target creature. It doesn't untap during its controller's untap step. Draw a card. Bloody Betrayal.
Raiding party!
Oh shit! Hell yes! Analyst Paralysis. That is a fucking great name. Hell yeah! Hi! Welcome. We are trying to figure out the storyline of this new set as we open some cards packs. And so far it's very interesting. So did he get stabbed? That guy's got the knife. It's Bloody Betrayal. No flavor text for this one, but it definitely looks like he's looking like blood. I love how blood looks like flower petals a lot this time. There's a lot of blood petals. I mean, they're called blood petals. Hey! Ha, what are you doing? Ooh, do we get a new ward? No, it's not a werewolf. We have a taxidermist. I think it's a 3/2 as long as there are 4 or more creature cards in your graveyard, and I can add any mana color. All druids seek to preserve nature, but some go about it in rather unusual ways. So she's just a hippie taxidermist. Druid. Okay, that's pretty dope. What did we get? We got another Blood Vial Purveyor. I still wish he had some flavor text because there's a lot going on in this artwork that I like. All these floating vials of blood. Like, there's tons. Like, you see in the background, there's so many. And then there's a bunch of bats. Oh, I bet you those are the wedding bats. The bats that are going out to give the wedding invitations for the big bloody vampire wedding. Sawblade Slinger. Wait, what? Does she just throw a saw blade like a frisbee? Because she's got it in her hands like a fucking frisbee. Or is it she got that big sling thing? Does she throw it with that? When Sawblade Slinger enters the battlefield, choose up to 1. Destroy target artifact and opponent controls. Sawblade Slinger fights target zombie and opponent controls. So she just fucks shit up.
Raiding party!
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Welcome back. There's some shenanigans and hijinks happening in this deck. Oh yeah, there's gonna be. My werewolf deck's gonna get so much meaner now with all these new werewolves we got. And I can't wait to make a vampire deck, a zombie deck. If there's any more goat cards, or we don't know what's going on the shoreline, but there's some monsters attacking the shoreline while this whole wedding and like uprising is happening. Blood-crazed socialite. See, she's at the wedding. Seems like the vampires are getting a little bit out of control at the wedding. Whenever you attack, you may sacrifice a blood token. If you do, get a 2/2 until end of turn. Flame Blessed Bolt. Deals 2 damage to target creature or planewalker. If that creature or planewalker would die this turn, exile it. I noticed you were short of party favors, so I brought my own. Higa Slayer, Captain of Gatsub. Okay. So this is when they're attacking the wedding. When, like, it's obviously not only werewolves. We know that there's clerics attacking the wedding. There's wolves attacking the wedding. There's people attacking the wedding. Fierce Retribution. It won't bring them back, but it will bring me peace. So she's killing them in his sleep. But who is that? Is that the same girl from the ancestral anger card? No, it's not her. And this apprentice sharpshooter. Innishar's best archers are trained by the Quiver of Kessig, an order of Kethers who specialize in ranged combat. She's got reach and training. Okay, what's training? Whenever this creature attacks you with another creature with greater power, put a 1/1 counter on this creature. Okay, so if she fights with somebody, it's like she learns. That's kind of dope. I like that. I like that mechanic. What else is happening? What else do we got going on? We got another one of the Stitcher's zombie horse things. Don't worry, everyone. I hear hoofbeats. The Gaffney riders are coming to save us. I want to see Adden. I know we're going to find him. He's going to be dead in a card somewhere. Unknowing Wild Oddity. So we got one of these weird zombie monster things going on. It's a beast horror. Ugh. Is it like a moose? Trample, haste. Other creatures you control get a 1/1 and have trample and haste. Ooh, that's not a bad card though. That is not. It's expensive, but it's not. That is some gruesome artwork though. Like that fucking monster. No, I'm just a big moose with fucking bear claws and fucking terrifying predator teeth. We got Edgar's Awakening. That's where she's bringing back her husband before the wedding. We have to figure out how Edgar died, though. Was he killed? And then we got this fucking zombie drag. So that's 2 of the Stitcher's monsters. Wandering Spirit. This is not a spirit that turns into an aura, though. So this is just a random spirit. Wandering Spirit can block only creatures with flying. The towers and catwalks of the Valderin Fortress are lit by lanterns of Geist endlessly seeking a way out. Oh, so he's just wandering and he's being used as lights. Training hard to pull off. Have you gotten the training to go off? I haven't yet. I've not fucked with it. A moose is not an animal to be messed with in real life. Oh, I know. So a fantasy moose like that is nuts. No, moose, I'm more scared of a moose than anything. I'd rather run into a bear, cougar, anything all day. I do not want to run into a moose. Okay. Supernatural rescue. So a ghost is stopping a blade. So see, something happened so bad that all the ghosts are fucking pissed. Like every ghost is pissed. And they're just like, no. And then we got the aim for the head. Works every time. But the ghosts are fucking pissed. They're buffing the humans that are fighting back. There's a resistance going on in a town. There's a wedding going on. See, this is one of those ghosts that turns into an aura. No flavor text, so we just got to figure out what's going on based on the pictures. Mirror Hall Mimic. Ooh. And look, he's like freaking out. He's seeing a different reflection in the mirror a bunch of different times. You may have Mirror Hall Mimic enter the battlefield as a copy of any creature on the battlefield except it's a spirit in addition to other types. And then when you disturb it and come back. At the beginning of your upkeep, create a token that's a copy of an enchanted creature, except it's a spirit in addition to its other types. If Ghastly Mimicry would be put into the graveyard from anywhere, exile it instead. Okay. So it's just another thing. It's a ghost copying, a bad ghost. We got another one of these what the fuck's going on in the forest moments. As the natural cycle of day and night grew twisted, old power stirred deep in the Ulvenwald. Ulvenwald. Okay, so something's going in the forest. Dark magics are happening. Things are coming to life. At the beginning of a combat, put a 1/1 counter on each target creature you control. Okay. Then if that creature has toughness 6 or greater, transform Dormant Grove. Other creatures you control have vigilance. Oh my god, I need him in my werewolf deck. I do want to make a tree folk deck though, because there are some mean tree folk. Like a vanilla bear with no other abilities. Can you train with that? Radiant Grace. Okay, so she's doing something. Enchanted creature dies, returns radiant grace to the battlefield. It gets a 1 and a 0. Oh, +1 and a 0. Enchant player. Creatures enchant player controls. Creatures enchanted player controls enter the battlefield tab. Okay. So it's a curse. Everyone comes in tapped. But where is this at? This looks like that ritual place. There's like a church going on. This is probably back in the town before the shit gets to deal. We have a Griff Rider. What the fuck kind of bird is that? It's like a crane horse. It's like a crane horse. Keep your heels down and bend at the hips. As your mount takes flight, she'll do the rest. Anders, Cathedral Master. Okay. Lucy. Oop. Hey, you home? Alright, hold on. 1 second, guys. Give me one. You guys, I stream at night because I have a lot of friends and family who like to stop by. But I did find out some interesting information. So Edgar, this guy who Olivia is marrying, is the grandfather of Soren. Soren and Olivia are actually like old rivals, not really rivals, opponents, if you would. They don't like each other. We already read these. So yes. This is why I try to get hold of you before I come by. Well, you're always still welcome. And it usually does. It usually happens all at the same time. And I don't have a problem with that. Oh, I want to get Edgar. We got a mythic and a couple gold, so we're probably just going to get him anyway. But let's see. Voltic Visionary. Whoa. What? What the hell? Had to do some research while you were away. What did you research? I thought he was in Colorado. Did he move back? Not Winston. I meant Christian. Christian. I called him Winston 3 times while he was here, too. Therabin belongs to the living. I will not rest until it is cleansed. So she has that spirit inside of her as a protector who keeps coming back and getting a new host to protect. Into the night. It becomes night. Discard any number of cards and discard that many cards +1. Ooh. When lost souls wander into the woods, the wilds have a way of showing them who they really are. Rahilda. Vilden Pack Alpha. Okay, we have her too. Wolf Strike. Tells how Pack has scattered, but the dry restrained survivors were still on the hunt. That's them. They're coming. There's the baby. You the little baby. Now she is a human cleric riding a lantern. Did she free one of those geists or something? Priests of the Sigardian sect travel to the furthest reaches to spread hope and healing even in the darkest times. Okay, and then we have the Fierce Retribution. It won't bring them back, but it will bring me peace. Oh yeah, I gotta get in Discord for Christian. He's gonna get on Magic too. Trying to see if I could get an EMB to work in my Skyrim setup. Nope. Still major FPS drops. Yeah, nodding. Runebound wolf. Okay, so it's got a collar with runes on it. It looks very ferocious. This wolf's captor hid his fear, but he knew someday the runes would fail. The collar would break and the wolf would remember his face. Ooh, so he's looking for his owner. Plot twist. Yes. Ooh, a Dreadfeast demon flying at the beginning of your incept. Sacrifice a non-demon creature. If you do, create a token that's a copy of the Dreadfast demon. By the 6th day of darkness, the lake was more blood than water. Ooh, he is. He's over a lake and he's drowning things. It looks like a demon, though. Innocent traveler. Look at those eyes. That's not a fucking innocent traveler at all. Welcome. Welcome to the inn, oh innocent traveler. I love how it gives you the POV, too. Like, you see the two hands on the side? So it's the POV. You're opening the door. Hello. At the beginning of your upkeep, any opponent may sacrifice a creature. If no one does, transform innocent traveler. It's obviously a vampire. Malicious invader. Malicious invader gets a 2/0 as long as an opponent controls a human. And it's flying. Aren't you going to invite me in? Because you can't. And a vampire can't enter unless it's being invited. Plus toying with whether or not I should stream some more Mass Effect 2 in a little while. Hell yeah, you can. Fuck yeah. I'm going to be into my stream shortly. To do some the mom stuff I got to do during the day. And I'll put you on while I'm doing that. And then I'm going to be streaming Poppy's Playtime at 10. And then getting on Apex or Halo or something after that. Because Poppy's Playtime will maybe take 45 minutes. And it's only chapter 1. And I promised. Because my kid is playing that. And I got to see what the fuck it is. We have another Grizzly Ritual. That card is ridiculous. Fear of Death. It's a mill. When Fear of Death enters the battlefield, mill 2 cards. Enchantress gets a -X, where X is the number of cards in your graveyard. Oh. Holy shit. From 1 month? Oh my gosh. Sheltering Boughs. Enchant creature. When Sheltering Boughs enters the battlefield, draw a card. An enchanted creature gets a 1/3. We're not at odds with the woods. How could we be when we share so many enemies? See, this is the one where the woods are fighting back too. So now the woods are sheltering because they have mutual enemies. Because remember the woods, there was that card that was like, even the wolves are not afraid to fight back right now, which is, this is an interesting set. Oh, hell yeah. Scoony Love. Is it Scoony Love? Am I saying that right? Thank you for the follow. Where's my notifications? I'm sure they're going to pop up, but they're always slightly delayed. I don't know how to fix that. But we got a new werewolf, which we are going to probably run.
Drink up, me hearties, yo-ho.
Drink up, me hearties, yo-ho. Welcome to the crew. Hell yeah. Hookland Mariner. Ooh, is this a pirate werewolf? My 2 favorite things. Rip Hook Raider can't be blocked by creatures with power 2 or less Nightmount. The local gossip swore Nesmith lost his hands in a fight with the werewolf. Clearly, he did lose his hands in a fight with the werewolf because he's Hookhand Mariner. And then Rip Hook Raider. Oh, okay, what the heck? The Wretched Throng, zombie horror. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, again. Bella Sands, Catholic Recruit, last words. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, again! He looks like just zombies coming out of zombies coming out of zombies. Oh, that's a gross one. Oh, that's a card right there. Hi, hope you're doing good. What up, B-Berry? I am. We are checking out the new set of Magic right now, trying to figure out the storyline and what's going on as we open packs. Pirate Werewolf, just a boatload of those guys and Sea of Thieves. Just get a boatload of those guys and Sea of Thieves. Oh, bro. I was on Sea of Thieves to find 5 a.m. I don't want to say it because my mom's in the other room. No, I don't live with my mom. She's just visiting my house. But yeah, I did, I was just like, I'm just gonna go see the new area. You can't see the new area if you get, like, quests to go to the new area. And so I did one of the, Coral Shrine. I did the Coral Shrine, the new Mermaid Siren Shrines, which was awesome. Very relaxing. It was kind of nice. And it kept glitching to get more treasure, and I definitely need 2 people in case it glitches like that again. Good, I'm glad you can still hear me when I'm whispering. All right, we got some new firsts. Ooh, Dying to Serve. Okay, so they had zombies serving. We know they had human guests at the wedding, and now it looks like they had zombie servers at the wedding. I love it. serving chalices of blood. It looks like crystal gold. Ooh, and then look, there's it serving, and then there's the aftermath after they broke through the stained glass of the wedding. Okay, I'm gonna call Sparklight and fix it, but I can't do anything about it. Okay, yeah, I don't want it either. Okay, can you close my door though real fast, as I'm almost done? I'm opening packs right now and figuring out the storyline. Filming for my YouTube. Okay. So what's this? I used to have hired hands, but I discovered they make a better wait staff with the rest of the body attached. Yeah, they do make a better wait staff if their body's still attached. Bloodsworn Squire and Bloodsworn Knight. Okay, she's a vampire soldier, and then she's a knight, so she gets an upgrade. Discard a card, and she gains indestructible until end of turn. Tap it if there are 4 or more creature cards in your graveyard. Transform Bloodsworn Squire, and she transforms into Bloodsworn Knight. Knight's power and toughness are equal to each of the number of creature cards in your graveyard. Discard a card. Bloodsworn Knight gains indestructible until end of turn. Tap it. So there is really a whole thing about getting a big graveyard right now. We're going to have people milling. We're going to have people discarding. They're going to be trying to get and play from their graveyard. Wedding security. Well, you failed your job today, buddy. This guy, he failed. Whenever wedding security attacks, you may sacrifice a blood token. If you do, put a 1/1 counter on wedding security and draw a card. In lieu of payment, he was granted permission to devour any unauthorized visitors. All right. So that's why. He's like, oh, I'll guard it if I can eat anybody who comes. Then we got another fierce retribution. The ceremonial knife. We got an apprentice sharpshooter, the one with the teach. Innistrada's best archers are trained by the quiver of Kessig in order to Cathars who specialize in ranged combat. We have a blood fountain, and we have me, the ragged recluse / assiduous witch. Yeah, they are king. Blood tokens seem to be like everything generates a blood token. We have another mirror mimic. We got a sawblade singer, which this girl looks like she throws away a saw like a frisbee. We have the rending flame. Okay, here's something new. The persistent specimen. Ooh, you think this is the necroalchemancер, or you think this is going to be the stitcher? Let's see. Return persistent specimen from your graveyard to the battlefield. Okay, it's just another recurring zombie thing. Skeleton. The jawbone's connected to the skull bone. The skull bone's connected to the hook thing. Girl, Stitcher's assistant. So it's the Stitcher. This is the Stitcher. All right, and here's something that we know that there's something going on the shoreline over here. Some crazy stuff. We don't know exactly what's going on, but there's some massive sea monsters happening. Evolving Wilds. Okay, we know. Evolving Wilds. Great card. There's the wedding invitation with the courier bat. Let's see. Stinzia's Uprising. We do want to get an Edgar. That's what we do want to get. All right. Skull Scab. That's that zombie. It's another zombie creature. He has skulls all over him. Oh, because they're skull scabs. Whenever a creature you control exploits a non-creature token, create a 2/2 black zombie creature token. Boarded window. Ooh, no. There's a monster coming in. Sturdy nails make for sound sleep. Cost per low of the Silbern Guard. Creatures attacking get a -1/0 at the beginning of each end step. If you were dealt 4 or more damage this turn, exile boarded window. Okay, so it lowers everybody attacking. So it's like putting up a little bit of a defense. Respiratory. That looks like definitely part of the Stitcher's work. Yeah, look, it's all stitched together. It looks like a Frankenstein monster. Definitely part of the Stitcher's work. Remember, Repository Scap exploits a creature. Return target instant or sorcery card from your graveyard to your hand. Interesting. Created to capture the spark of genius for later use. Lacerated flesh. Or lacerate flesh. Ooh, that looks like a werewolf thing, but it could be vampires because they do have those long nails. 4 damage to target creature. Create a number of blood tokens equal to the amount of excess damage. So yeah, blood tokens. It's all about blood tokens. Oh, it's a blood crazed socialite. This sharpshooter again. We haven't got a Soren. Would love a Soren. Investigator's journal. Ooh, okay, this is like a Helsing journal. A clue. No flavor text, though, so we don't actually get an actual clue. Unless we could read the text. It's a very pretty seed. Investigator's journal enters the battlefield with a number of suspect counters on it equal to the great number of creatures and player controls. Remove a suspect counter from Investigator's journal, draw a card, sacrifice Investigator's journal, draw a card. Okay. So 2 mana and a tap, or just 2 mana? Whispering Wizard. We say we have him, but I don't remember this card. It looks like Mr. Freeze. Doesn't that kind of look like Mr. Freeze? Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, create a 1/1 white spirit creature token. Ivald was aghast when his device revealed the full scope of the Geist infestation. Yeah, there's a lot of Geist. A lot of Geist roaming around. And there's another Blood Fountain. She's new. Vampire Slayer. Oh, snap. When Kava saved her village, Barrett realized even vampires could be killed. When she brought down one herself, she realized she had found her calling. Okay, that's the Ancestors' Vengeance. And that was the girl who, you know, just one more. Anger. Well, just one more. Hey, what's up, man? How have you been? How have you been, buddy pal? Nebulas Beguiler. Creature Spirit. Tap target creature. A moment of distraction. An hour, of course. An hour off course. And see, there's those Geist. See, this is what they have floating around. Geist. Oh, is this before? Oh. So which one does it start? The Geist, and then it transforms into Lantern's Lift. So it's the flying, and then when it transforms, creature gets a 1/1 and has flying. Lantern's Lift would be put into a graveyard from anywhere exile instead. Val didn't know what the Silent Geist was offering. No, she didn't. It looks like you're going to be a Geist as well now. Because see, he's got him like chained around himself as well. It has been a minute. It has been a hot minute. He is an Izzet creature. Okay. Shit, son, get some packs, girl. I did. I bought like $50 worth of packs, and we've been figuring out the storyline, War Dog, and it's been a good fun time. It's been a roller coaster lately, to be honest. How about you? Same, actually. I've moved. I've gone through a lot. Definitely, it's been crazy the last few months. Let's see. Callie, can you close my door because it's picking you up on my voice chat? See, I don't remember these swirling. Solid Blade Singer. Ooh, here's a new one. Pyre Spawn. Picking up the voice. Okay. When Pyre Spawn dies, it deals 3 damage to any target. 6, 4, and 3 damage to any target. Memories of the Harvesttide tragedy festered until they grew into an incarnate rage that set the world ablaze. Now, the Harvesttide tragedy. I wonder if that's one of the battles that's been going on that we've been noticing with this set. Because it definitely seems like there's more than one battle happening. Oh, hell yeah. Congrats. That's good. That's good news, man. Hell yeah. And we got a Militia Raider. We cannot wait like helpless children for a hero. We can gather our courage and be heroes. Who's with me? See, now I think those are the people who go to attack the wedding. She's one of the people who's saving that town that happened. That's going on with the town. Most schools will let you back. Crawling Infestation. Ooh. Some more buggy shit. There's been bugs all over this. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may mill 2 cards. Whenever one or more creature cards are put into your graveyard from anywhere during your turn, create a 1/1 insect creature token. This ability triggers only once each turn. Okay. Ooh. And there's one of those Geist, Dream Shackle guys. It looks like it's getting people in the head doing something crazy in that town. So we know the Geist look like they're attacking this town. Oh, we got another one of the werewolves. This one's not a hippie. She looks a lot more ferocious and like crazy. Human Ranger Werewolf. You may cast a spell as though it had flash if you pay 2 more to cast it. She's a 3/3 or a 6/3. Oh, he blends seamlessly into the forest, waiting silently for his prey. I love it. Witch's Web. See, that's that person. He hasn't been same since the ritual, and now he goes in the forest. There's the Sharpshooter. We got another one of these. Flame Blessed Bolt. I noticed you were short on party favors, so I brought my own. I do love that. Did I tell you what happened? I'm not sure if you did. And if it was recent, no, I don't think you did. There are 4 big stories in the set, but really only one people have really read into and talked about the comparison to the wed wedding. It does seem like some wed wedding stuff. It's definitely a wed wedding. The wedding's getting serious. We know the werewolves attacked the wedding. The humans are attacking the wedding. It looks like some clerics attacking the wedding. If it was a while ago, then yeah, man, I remember. All right. Splendid reclamation. Return all land cards from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. These seas waited faithfully for the sun to rise again. Now their patience is rewarded. Ren. Ah, Ren. That is Ren. That is Ren, I'm pretty sure. Target player reveals their hand. Oh, it's just a Dreadfuge. And what is this? What is this? He's fighting some type of cloud monster, it looks like. Adamant Will. This looks like somebody about to go into the wedding. I refuse to die before I see the sunrise again. All right. Yes. That's all you have to do is really make it to sunrise. Undying Malice. Oh, we know him. Few take kindly to being put in their place, especially if their place is the grave. Okay. This looks like maybe the aftermath of the wedding. Piercing light deals 2 damage to attacking creature. Yeah. Because that looks like the sun rays killing a vampire. It's a zombie. Creatures of the night dissolve like shadows in the light of faith. Thalia, Garden of Throbon. And then we got a Skywep Scrab, which is that dragon the Stitcher made. I want to know what's going on in the woods with this ritual stuff. Ooh. Enrica Dominati. Enrica Dominati. Legendary creature vampire flying at the beginning of combat. On your turn, choose one that hasn't been chosen. Each player sacrifices a creature. You draw a card and lose a life, or transform Enrica Dominathi. And then she gets flying, death touch, and lifelink. Becomes a 3/4 instead of a 1/3. Creature you control gets flying, death touch, or lifelink. Gets a 1/0 until end of turn. Look, there she is before the wedding, and that's probably her at the wedding. Ah, very, very fancy. Gorgeous costume. Really went all out. The Soul Cipher board. No flavor text on these 3, you know? And these 3 I feel like deserve some flavor text. Soul Cipher Spirit can block only creatures with flying. Okay, we know him. There's the baby. We have her, the Blood Crazed Socialite, and the Mulch. We have her with the Bramble Armor. Okay, Lightning Wolf. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? A thick-furred wolf. Tongue-tied. These thick-footed wolves have adapted to Stygian storms, channeling their energy into bursts of supernatural speed. Oh, okay. Lightning Wolf gains first strike until end. So something's going on. So there's like a Stygia uprising right now. Remember, that's uprising is happening. That's one of the things. The new vampire Nocturnus. Yes. That's a reprint. Yeah, splendid. 4 big stories in the set. I came back, been keeping out of trouble for the most part, made a few friends, chilling. Hell yeah, man. That's great fucking news. I'm glad to hear that. You're back at school, you chilling. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. 13 more packs, guys. 13 more packs. Yes! Yes! We got Soren. No flavor text, though, so the fuck. So he's the enemy. Look, he's all dressed for the wedding, and it's his grandpa. Olivia's trying to marry his grandfather. Look at the top card of your library. You may reveal that card, put it into your hand. If you do, you lose life equal to its mana value. All right. Create a 2/3 black vampire creature token with flying and lifelink. Okay. Pretty card. Pretty token card. Soren the Mirthless deals 13 damage to any target. You gain 13 life. The fuck? That's insane. Another pup. You can make a little pup deck, like a little wolf pup deck. At the beginning of combat on your turn, if you control another wolf or werewolf, you put a 1/1 counter on Paxong Pulp. When Paxong Pulp dies, you gain life equal to its power. A wolf pup is always dangerous because a wolf pup is never alone. This is true. Wolves thrive in a pack. There's that wolf strike again. The bleed dry. The persistent specimen. Okay. Serpentine ambush. So this is another one of those coast monsters. Something is going on the coastline. We don't know exactly, but it is being attacked. The merchant did guarantee the new bait would bring in something big. That's the best card in the set, in your opinion? What, Soren? She spent many years trying to harness chaos. Wait, is this What's-Her-Face? Yeah, that's What's-Her-Face. Oh, she's getting crazy. Yeah. Howlpack Piper. This spell can't be countered. You may put a creature card from your hand onto the battlefield. If it's a wolf or werewolf, untap Howlpack Piper. Activate only as a sorcery. Whenever this creature enters the battlefield or transforms into Wild Song Howler, you look at the top 6 cards of your library. You may reveal a creature card from among them and put them into your hand. Put the rest of the bottom of your library in a random order. I like her. Another werewolf. Dude, we are getting some crazy good werewolves. Create a 2/2 green wolf creature token. Trample. Other creatures you control get a 1/0. It's not bad. Look how cute she is. Oh no. She's like a white werewolf. Cloak got all ripped. It's like Little Red fucking Riding Hood right there. This Nature's Embrace. Doomed Dissenter. When Doomed Dissenter, oh, we know him, dies, created one. Like, dang, I like that artwork for him though. There's the woods. Belligerent Guest. Fierce Retribution. I want to see more werewolves or wolves attacking the wedding. Alchemist Gambit. Is that the Necro Alchemist that we've been reading about this time? Because there's been a Necro Alchemist. Yeah, because he's blue and red. There's the Malicious Invader. There's the weird crow with the frost eyes and the eye wings. Another Nature's Embrace. Another Militia Railer. Weaver Boss is the hippie werewolf. Ooh, Malgraf Millipede. Another giant bug thing. Insect Horror. Mill 3 cards and put a 1/1 counter on Malgraf Millipede for each creature card in your graveyard. Between Stitchers, Cultists, Scavengers, Corpses. Between Stitchers, Cultists, and Scavengers, corpses are in high demand. It's true. There are a lot of Frankenstein stuff happening right now. I don't know about that. I don't know that goes on nearly as many decks as Soaring. Wait. The best card is the new Inquisition of Kulda. I don't know about that. I don't think it goes nearly as many decks as Soaring going. I don't think I got that other card yet. Volatile Arsonist. And it's a werewolf! We have an arsonist werewolf. Okay. Menace, Haste. Ooh, he's strong by himself. Whenever Volatile Arsonist attacks, it deals 1 damage to each of the target creature and up to target player or up to 1 target planeswalker. And then he transforms, doesn't get that much stronger, but whenever Dial Starring Anarchist attacks, it deals 2 damage to each opponent to each of up to 1 target creature and up to 1 player or up to 1 target planeswalker. So I do 2 damage to whoever I fucking want. Ooh, who are you? The Blood Hypnotist. Her fucking hair is insane. Avram was ecstatic to offer his blood to such a captivating creature. She can't block, but whenever you sacrifice 1 or more blood tokens, target creature can't block this turn. This ability triggers only once each turn. Okay. Vampire's Vengeance. Olivia was quick to make an example of any villager that refused to pay her blood tithe. The Dawnheart Disciple. Our coven finds strength in nature and purpose in serving our community. So there's something going on with the woods where there's people fighting and they're fighting against things with the woods. With the woods. And here we go. A Huron Bl4ckst42. Bl4ckst42. All right. A Glutinous Guest. Look, she's just fucking double fisting blood. Gorgeous dress, though. Another freaking bug in the woods. If you want that venom, collect it yourself. I'm not losing another pair of dragonhide gloves. Old rusting. When Toxic Scorpion enters the battlefield. Oh, okay, it's just a Toxic Scorpion. We know that card. Ooh, Siphon Effins. We got a Nordothia Vengeful Spirit. Wasn't she alive? Wasn't Dorothea alive not too long ago? I felt like we got a Dorothea. I mean, it might have been this card again. Every day a Valadin draws breath is a day I cannot rest. And then the laid to rest, another grisly ritual. Whoo. Siphon Essence. Counter target creature, planeswalker spell, create a blood token. The third step in creating a scab requires draining the body of blood and replacing it with Vicious Vital, a mixture of angel's blood and lamp oil. Okay. And there's one of those Fear of Death Geists. So this guy is just stitching shit together. There's monsters fighting in the woods. The woods are fighting back. The werewolves are going nuts. We got Edgar! We got Edgar the Charmed Groom! That's who Olivia is marrying at the wedding. Other vampires you control get a 1/1 when Edgar Charmed Groom dies. Return it to the battlefield transformed under its owner's control. Edgar Markov's Coffin. At the beginning of your upkeep, create a 1/1 white and black vampire creature token with lifelink and put a bloodline counter on Edgar Markov's Coffin. Then if there are 3 or more bloodline counters on it, remove those counters and transform it. Our kind has taken my gift for granted. It is time to correct that folly. Okay, so he seems +2 mana and 3 mana is a huge difference in overall card quality. Nah, it's the Geist of Saint Taft. Busted. No, I want the Bride. She's better in my opinion, especially if you're using her ability to put legendary vampires into play. Oh yeah, I got the Bride. I got Olivia. Sanguine Statuette. Oh, is that like a blood statue? Oh, that's crazy. It's the battlefield, create a blood token. A blood token. Statue goes 3/3 vampire art attack. Ooh, I wish we had some flavor text for that one. A moment of distraction, an hour off course. Okay, scattered thought. Stitchers delegate the most important task to assistants with a good eye for detail. Because it's only an eye. That's all he is. Oh, there's that wolf strike again. Appointed discussion. Small talk is a dying art. I love how he's pouring her wine and she's got a blade to his throat. I got her. I got one of her. Just one. I was excited. Okay, we got a first land. What in the fuck? That almost looks like what that thing was. Enchanted creatures. Just gear. See, something's going on in the ocean. Look at this fisherman. He's getting his soul sucked out of by this diver scab. The scab. That's what the stitchers are making. He's making scabs and stuff and stitching things together. And he said specifically scabs. It doesn't need to breathe, but the suit does help keep the parts together. Ooh, the Sporeback Wolf. It's a mushroom wolf. That's actually a really pretty card. I love that. As long as it's your turn, Sporeback Wolf gets a 0/2. The mushrooms growing in the wolf's fur possess curative properties incredible, even to tempt many alchemists into risking their lives. Oh, incredible enough to even tempt many alchemists into risking their lives to track one down. So the alchemists in this thing are obviously going into the woods to get shit they don't need. And there's Edgar and Olivia getting married with the priest. And what's this? Honored heirloom. After the Travalis, runecasters set about repairing twisted symbols of Avacyn as the first step in restoring faith in the church. Okay. Yeah, there's the Avacyn symbol. And there's the guy, Desperate Farmer. He brought his zombie horse back. And there's the guy who gets shielded. I'm going to at least make one because I want her in the... Yes. I was going to make Edgar or something if I didn't get him just because I wanted him. Consuming tides. See, here's another thing that's going on. Nelphia's tides obey an unforgiving moon. Okay, so is the moon affecting the tides right now? That could be something. Destroy target creature. Odric resisted the vampire's curse with all his strength, but after a lifetime of fighting monsters, he was doomed to become one himself. No, that's his fall. That's Odric's fall. Hero's downfall. Hero's Downfall's back. I loved that card when I first started playing. Hippie Wolf, another Evolving Wilds, one of those crazy crows. One of those crazy crows. One of those crazy crows. Oh, Concealing Curtains. Transform Concealing Curtains. Activate only as a sorcery. What the hell? Revealing Eye. Concealing Cursive. Creature Eye Horror. This creature transforms Revealing Eye. Each opponent reveals their hand. You may choose a non-land card from it. If you do, that player discards that card and then draws the card. Specifics were kept secret, but word quickly spread that the show was a must-see. Oh, washed away. That's a dead. I don't know what that is. It's got like 4 or 3 hands. I can't tell if he's got a helmet or if a wolf head. And there's candles in a circle around him, so it could be real ritualistic. May the ocean take it. Nephilim expressing the meaning of good riddance. Okay, so they want her to take it. They want her to take it. I'm going to make at least one. Do you want this code for free sex? No, I don't want to take your codes away. I can Google them. I'll find it. I don't want to take your codes away from you. The Foreboding Statue. So this is another coast. As the sand eroded, a faint sound could be heard whirling under the ground. Is it a mech? It's a construct. We do at the beginning of your pre-combat main phase. Add 1 mana of any color. We got her. We got him. Stitch assisted. Okay, there's another one of the assistants for the Stitcher. Look at that thing. That is crazy. And there's that mushroom wolf. Nothing new. Okay, well, what about the door to her home survived the fires of Malganet Snout? It's her greatest weapon. I don't think I said that word right. Ooh, what are you? Human peasant. Whenever Panic Bystander or another creature you control dies, you gain 1 life. At the beginning of your end step, if you gain 3 or more life this turn, transfer Panic Bystander. Whenever Cackling Culprit or another creature you control dies, gain 1 life. Okay. Look at that face, though. He looks crazy. Panic Bystander to Cackling Culprit. Help! There's been a horrible murder! Okay, we gotta dig up again. Another... Ooh, here's a first. Okay, we got somebody looking like they're fighting back on the coast with the boat. She's obviously doing some crazy magic to fight some of these things. Fool, can't you see the tide has turned against you? Alright. Alright. Who is that? I should know who that is. Ooh, Runo Stormkirk, Vampire Cleric. What? Korthos, Lord of the Deep. Okay, so the vampires are doing something with this storm? It's a pre-release code. I can get another one. It's 1 per account. Oh, okay. So it's like the same code. You just only get to activate it once per account. Then yes. If you message it to me. See, Edgar's awakening. She's waking him up. Let us get married, my love. But what are you doing? What are you doing over here, Krothos, Lord of the Deep? See, there it is. Crabs, tentacles, everything. The question is, did he turn into it or did he summon it? Daybreak combatants, that's the sound that's fighting. There's the zombie bear. Spore crawler. When spore crawler dies, draw a card. Remember to come back in a few years when that fungus has died off. Then we'll see what's on the chest. I love this game. Hopeful Initiate. Human warlock creature. Okay, he's one of the guys doing the ritual. He's doing something. Remove 2/1/1 counters from among creatures you control. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. There's that cobbled lancer. Frenzied devils. That's the church. So they're devils released on the church, the place where the wedding was as well. We got her, the prisoner. We got a bramble armor, bleed dry. The Kessig flame breather. Hunter's fire was meant for slaying monsters in the Ulvenwald, but it was never stopped Rollin from showing it off. I would like to see. Where are my filters? Why can't I go to the filters? Who is this? How do I read you? I just want to read you. Do you not have any flavor text? No, you don't. Olin block. Stay in the light. I don't know what lurks in the shadows, and I'd like to keep it that way. So they're lurking around. They're prowling. Oh, that's that light one. It's that one. The bride's gown. That is a pretty dope gown. Very Liliana, though, the top headpiece, I feel like. Okay, here's something we don't. Whenever you cast an enchantment. Ooh, what's she doing? Our bodies may lie slain, but perhaps we can still complete the ritual. I'd rather not spend my afterlife in this wretched eternal night. So we know that they were trying to do a ritual. I don't know what ritual they were trying to do. Maybe stop? Lantern flare. Ooh, something's attacking them. Something spooky. She faced down a Halpak alone, saving your town at the cost of her life. So somebody fought. Okay, voice of the blessed. No flippin'. I never did enjoy studying. Distracting guys. Clever distraction. Faith-bound judge. So he's a judge, a spirit judge coming, and he curses you. Cuddle's rising dawn. Ooh, look at this. Is somebody gonna do magic to bring the sun? Because that's definitely at the wedding. No, nothing. Dominator's power and toughness are equal to the number of permanents you control of the spirits and our enchantments. Enchanted creature has flying, lifelink, and protection from vampires and gets an XX, where X is the number of permanents you control that are spirits and enchantments. If Catella's Rising Dawn would be put into the graveyard from anywhere, exile it instead. So she fucking invokes this thing. And there's that. Okay, what about this guy? Savior of Olenbrook. So he saves Olenbrook. That looks like a vampire coming at him. Ooh. Sir Garda's imprisonment. Oh shit. She got capped up. That's the excessive wedding guest. What about her? Cemetery protector. Ooh, that human's not gonna make it. Look at all those hands grabbing blood. I love it. I love it. And there's another one of those crane Gilfrin crab. Did they come in? Did they think they flew in to attack? Hallowed haunting. Now, see, this is the town. This isn't that church. This is the town again. So somebody's getting haunted. Angelic quartermaster. Is that the girl who got caught? Stand strong. We will reclaim the dawn. Ooh. The red envelopes guaranteed safe passage through the Lurmer's barrier. Olivia left strict instructions. No invitation, no entry, no exceptions. Oh yeah, he was not invited. He got totally murked. With Olivia distracted. Yeah, I think this is the girl who gets... I think this girl, Sigarda Summons, is the one who... Where is it? Sigarda's imprisonment. Yep. So here she is. There she is again. Angela, quartermaster. That's definitely the same person, I think. Maybe. That might not be the same person. With Olivia distracted, Sigarda tore free from her binding. Okay, so she tore free from her bindings and was summoned her host of herons. Alright, so she got out. She was binded, but now she's released. The most terrifying apparition to a necro-alchemist is a potent fuel source. A potent fuel source. See, there's that necro-alchemist guy. We got these. The Geist. The wash ashore the baby. Something's going on. We have a kitten. I never get any knitting done, but I don't entirely mind. Cat-like curiosity. Patchwork crawler. This is one of the Stitchers things. That's definitely one of the Stitchers guys, and he's attacking. That's another one of the Stitchers guys. It knows the fundamental truth. Bodies belong in graves. And there's a serpentine ambush. Okay, see, there's that dragon, you know, at the Necro Alchemists. That's just like, yes, lightning! Serpent. Cemetery Illuminator. It's a Geist. Serpents leave their eggs in the cold and inky depths. See, something's going on. Tamil has always wanted a closer look at Geist Lantern. Now he had an eternity to study one. Oh, because he is one. Because he got turned into one. Now, who are you? Stitching is an ever-evolving field with a new advancement reaching a new height of horror. So that's the Stitcher. Gustav, or whatever his name is. Like this guy. Gerolf, Visionary Stitcher. And that's some of the things he stitched. This is your only warning, alchemist. The secrets of the sea are not yours to behold. Lord Crothos will not be so merciless next time. Oh! That's the guy, Bruno Stormkirk, who summoned the god Crothos. So the alchemist... Okay, we got a piece. The alchemist is trying to steal the secrets of the sea. Or harness the power of the sea. Okay. Winged portent. No, it's just a murder of crows, not an omen of murder, I think. So it's just a ton of crows. Those aren't the bats. Witness the future. That is a crazy looking card. Someone's doing a ritual to see the future. So yeah, so this alchemist is trying to do something with the tides. Okay, what is this? Golden Stalker. Guys have a knack for showing up whenever they're least expected. So yeah, this town is getting super haunted. Super haunted. And then he becomes a gutter shortcut. Alright. Ooh, necro duality. Geralf's prowess continues to grow. He can now replicate my own creations with near perfect accuracy. Okay, so the Stitcher and the Necromancer are doing something. We did think that there was something going on between them, and now we've definitely confirmed that. Overcharged. Oh my god. Zombie horror. Flash flying X-Wire explains a creature target spell ability, triggered ability. That's pretty crazy looking. There's more Stitcher stuff. Was that the wizard, the guy's problem, the ocean? That's another Stitcher thing. On the coastline, there's a dreadlock monstrosity. What? It's the screaming swarm. Oh, they all have squids in their mouths. All of them have squids, and whenever you attack one or more creature target player deals 70 cards. Put screaming swarm from your graveyard into your hand. Oh, that's crazy. Hullbreak horror is a Kraken horror. Ooh, he just broke that fucking pirate shit in half. Fool, could you see the tide is turned against you? Yes. Is that vampire, though? No. There's the blood fountain. There's that eye. Okay, we know. Okay, here we go. it's another zombie thing. God, that guy's got a lot of swords in his back. Groom's finery. Is that his coffin? That looks like Edgar's coffin. Oh, no, that's his outfit. See, his whole outfit is like in a coffin. What the hell? This still doesn't make you the brains of the operation. Mind leech ghoul. Some wicked souls lingered only to consume the warmth of life. Okay, so there's a town being haunted. There's werewolves. Restless bloodseeker. Okay, this is back at the wedding. We can tell. Blood-soaked reveler. Oh, okay, we like this card, yeah. I like that art. I love this new art. The zombie staff. Vampire's kiss. Bl4ckst42. Bloodbat summoner. Bloodcaster. It says this petals. Catapult fodder. Wait, what? Who's doing catapults? Where did the catapults come in? These days, ghouls are the only abundant resource in Thraban. What the fuck? Who's doing drugs? Somebody's doing drugs. That's drugs. Do not try to negotiate with me, human. You want power? This is the price. It's like a demon coming out. Like a fountain portal. There's the guy with his dead horse. Desperate farmer. Ooh. She's gorgeous. We got another Zorpian thing. A scorpion zombie. And we have her, the gluttonous host. He wanders the moorlands, hoping one day to chop off the head worthy of replacing his own. Ah, it's the headless horseman. To Olivia's guest, a welcome. To everyone else, a warning. See, there is... That's the dead body. So like, oh, yay. Look, it's definitely the right way to the vampire wedding. Okay. But what we need to find out more about the ritual that's going on. Rot tie. See, there's more of that stuff. Okay. Cemetery discanter. I mean, there's great things arriving. In any case, the recruits were wondering, this is why we don't use mass graves anymore. There's that fucking card. I love it. Okay, what's this? Is this a giant slug? At the beginning of inset, put a slime counter on each creature you don't control. Creatures you don't control get a -1 for each slime counter on them. Whenever a creature you don't control with a slime counter dies, create a 1/1 black slug creature token. Sacrifice a slug, draw a card. That's not a bad fucking card. I'm not trying to put it in my deck like it said, but damn. Let's see what else. Okay, here's somebody we don't know. If you're not refining your taste, what's the point of living forever? Okay. So he's just another vampire. Just being a vampire at the wedding. And vampire at the wedding, vampire at the graveyard. He's the grave gatekeeper. As long as you control another werewolf, hungry werewolf gets a 1/0. Okay. Even vampires know to travel faster when they hear howling and the gear reach passes. Yeah. Fucking vampires will fuck you up. A stitcher looks at their creation and sees the result of years of study, hours of toil, and the devil sees a new plaything. So there's a battle going on between a stitcher, the necromancer, and some fucking vampire lord who just summoned the god of the ocean. Before the Visionant even had a chance to ask if anyone objected to the Valdemar-Markov union, Arlen made her opinion known. Oh, there's the werewolves! And there's Olivia. Look, Olivia's pissed. She's just coming through the wood thing. That's one of the werewolves we have. The planeswalker from last time. It is Chandra. I thought that was Chandra earlier, but I wasn't sure. I didn't know Chandra was even in this deck. What do you do, Chandra? No flavor text for me. Still does 1 damage to the target. Exile top cards. She looks pissed. She looks pissed and ready to fuck everybody up at that wedding. She's definitely at the wedding. Curse of hospitality. Ooh. Oh, I haven't even checked. I will check in just a second. I'm not really building a deck yet, Joelle, actually. I'm reading the cards I didn't get. We could actually probably put it like this. Oh, shit. Get back to red. We were on Chandra. There she is. Okay. Taking combatants. Let's see what's going on. You can join me or feed me. Choose fast. So there's like Wraith too. Dominating vampire. Okay. So they're trying to get away. Honeymoon hearse. A carriage crafted from the finest materials. Horses bred from the finest stock. Skulls taken from the finest foes. Alright, so that's how they were going to get away. That was their honeymoon hearse. I can't believe she was going to marry Soren's grandfather. And I didn't realize he was the birth father of all vampires. How did I miss that? Change of fortune. We cannot escape change, but with faith and fortitude, we can mold it to our liking. Ooh, I like this artist. Same guy. Guay. Is he the same guy who did that trippy one? Let's see. Wait, go back a little bit. Because it looks like the same artist. Yep, same guy. Yeah, it's definitely the same guy. Creepy puppeteer. Human rogue. Attacks. You attack with exactly one other creature this combat. You may have that creature's base power and toughness become 4/3. Ah, so they attack together. They attack together. Ill-tempered loner. Ooh, another werewolf. Ooh, is dealt damage. It deals that much damage to any target. Loner gets a 2/2 and it'll end of turn. Howlpack Avenger gets a 2/2 and it'll end of turn. Whenever a permanent you control is dealt damage, Howlpack Avenger deals that much damage to any target. I'm loving all these werewolves. I love how everyone's getting attacked. Another werewolf. So it looks like the town's getting attacked by werewolves and ghosts. There's the uprising. Okay, so that's more wedding vampire feast. I'm almost done.
I'm backing you.
Can you wait a second? I'm almost done. You gotta wait a second. Thank you for telling me. That wolf looks like it's gonna fuck shit up. We know there's something going on. See, like, what is this? What was the Harvesttide tragedy? There's another slug. What are these slugs? Oh, thank the angels. It's not a werewolf, just a regular wolf. Bruno, uneven well guide. Last words. It's just a regular wolf. It's not a werewolf. So some people are exploring the forest. The forest is giving sanctuary to people. This looks like that's... Okay, that's not. There's bugs going on. Here's Cemetery Prowler. Okay. There's giant bugs. But where's the ritual? Howling Moon. At the beginning of a combat on your turn, target werewolf or werewolf you control gets a 2/2 and it'll end turn. Whenever an opponent casts their second spell this turn, create a 2/2 werewolf. Okay. That's actually nice. I really am going to need some of those. See the armor, the forest holding armor, the werewolf, a spore crawler, the spiked ripsaw. That's a girl. No, it's not. It's not that same girl. Cartographer. She monitors the roads in every province, mapping safe routes through hunting grounds and haunting grounds alike. This is all the ghosts that you guys are having to deal with. There's a tree folk. Here we go. Hiveheart Shaman. Another bug guy. There's the hook hands werewolf. The moose. The boar. Alright, here's some stuff we don't know what's going on. Like this guy. Is that what's his face? That's definitely what's his face. That planeswalker to Fury. There's only so many times she can take being asked. Infested expert, infested werewolf. Wallharf millipede. See, there's this girl. We have her, Bl4ckst42 caretaker. Glad we got one of her. She's strong. Look, he's killed that moose thing. Wolfkin outcast. Wedding crasher. Alright, he's one of the wolves that crashed the wedding. The villagers feared him. The Cathars scorned him. Only the wilds did he find a family that accepted him. The bramble worm. That's about to go destroy that building we've been seeing. The cultivator, like, where are these giant beasts? What's going on? Dorothea is the vengeful. The Quintus cult holds their grim ceremonies in the darkest places where unburied dead litter the ground. Ooh. Kaya, Geist Hunter. We know she was coming. We knew she was coming to the wedding. Like, we knew she was coming. Look at her shattering that stained glass. Like, fuck you. Markov Purifier. The ceremony incense was a concoction of Edgar's own design. A precise blend of blood from his favorite human lineages. So they're just blood. Blood. We got him, the Charmed Groom. We have another skull scab. That's from the Stitcher. See, there's Runa Stormkirk and Crothis, Lord of the Deep. He was the one who said, you guys got to stop playing with the sea or you're going to summon Crothis, Lord of the Deep. And they did. Tormented Prophet. She is cursed with visions of monsters and suffering. All her visions come true. Aw. That fucking sucks. See, like, what are these super monsters? Anji, Maid of Dishonor. Okay. That's the Maid of Honor. She looks pretty dope. Love the short hair. Love all the attitude we're seeing. She looks like she's posting for Instagram. I love it. Olivia, the Crimson Bride. Her grand wedding has one goal: to unite the vampire bloodlines under her rule. What is this? Legendary Cuban human peasant. Old Rustine. Hey, Rustine. That's that guy. There's the child. Okay, Helena. Those are those two girls. They had some flavor text earlier when they saw something. Like, remember the last time we saw a clearing? Audric, blood curse. Okay, yeah. No flavor text for him? I think he was alive and then died. Markov. I'll lead. Another training. Another human soldiers. Okay, now we're getting into the... Crawling off the omnivore. Evolving Wilds. Castle Dracula? I didn't realize that was Castle Dracula. Ooh. Lantern of the Lost. Oh my gosh, we're at the end. So what? We're still missing some information. RSVP at your own risk. The wedding invitation. The wedding invitation's gorgeous. I love how this guy has blood candles on his shoulders. So is this like coming... And then we just have the Dollhouse of Horrors, which is just this random ass card that's in here. Pay 1 life, add 1 mana of any color, spend this mana only to cast a vampire spell, create a blood token, this ability. So we've looked at every card in the deck. Or every card in the deck, every card in this new set. I can't wait to make a deck with it. I didn't mean to spend the whole stream just looking at cards in the deck. I got very into the storyline and a little sucked into that. But it was like, it was fun. It was fun. Oh, hold on. Let me check. One other thing. It's 5 p.m. Remember how I was like, I'm going to do a 2-hour morning Minecraft stream from 10 to 12. And I didn't wake up till like 1:30. And now it's 5 fucking p.m. All right, I want to keep playing, but I have to go make dinner and like do some shit. I played the entire time my kid was at homeschool, and normally I do mom shit during that time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go do some mom shit. And then I'm going to come back and play Poppy's Playtime. If my brother's online, I might just make dinner and do mom shit tomorrow. And if I do that, if I do just make dinner and do mom shit tomorrow, since I'm not going to go grocery shopping. It's fucking already dark. I'm just going to go grocery shopping tomorrow. But if my brother's on, I might play some Minecraft or something. Maybe jump on Sea of Thieves since that event is out. And we only have a few days to play it. But we are going to be playing Poppy's Playtime at 10 p.m. tonight. And that's only about a 45-minute game. And then I'll be ending the night with like, I don't know, Sea of Thieves, Apex, Halo, Battlefield, Minecraft. One of those games. One of just the nightly games we're going to play tonight. But we are going to do a Poppy's Playtime stream. This morning Magic and Gathering and Tea stream was a fail. I mean, it was a great stream, but it was an afternoon stream and I streamed all day. So it was a fail. I'll be streaming some Mass Effect 2 again in a little while. I'll post them in Discord when I do. Fuck yeah. You know what I need to do? My lazy ass needs to get a bot that tells anybody who's in the server when they go live, so you don't even gotta post. It'll auto post, I did have fun looking at this set. We didn't play any Magic. We just looked at the cards. But that's 90% of Magic, is learning the cards. I was going to spend the day today actually scanning a bunch of my real life cards, but my phone doesn't want to fucking work, which sucks. Just sucks. Oh, I just realized my music's probably been pretty loud this whole fucking time. My bad. Oh. Alright, let's see who's streaming that we're gonna go give a host, and I'm gonna go spend time with my children and make dinner and just spend some time with my animals and stuff before I come back. Just take a little bit of a break. I'm 100% sure gonna be back at 10 to play Poppy's. I will be playing Poppy's Playhouse at 10 no matter what. Like, I don't care if my friends are over here, you guys are gonna watch me. Oh my god, there was a fucking StarCraft shit happening today that I forgot to watch. Whoops. Fuck. Tomorrow we're gonna play Pokemon Unite because not Pokemon Unite, Pokemon Shield. I'm sick of having a Switch and not streaming Switch games. So Tuesdays, I'm going to be streaming my Switch games. Just like on Sundays, I'm playing Sea of Thieves, and on Mondays, I'm playing Magic. Even if I don't want to, because I get super depressed not playing them for so long periods of time. I'm like, I'm falling behind. I can at least dedicate one day a week, or like a few hours a week to a game I like, one day a week. Like, I can play Magic the Gathering if I only play it on Mondays. I mean, I'd like to play it more, but if I only play it on Mondays, that's fine. At least I'm playing it every Monday. Sea of Thieves, I'm not taking 4 months off. StarCraft, I'm doing every Saturday. And, the rest, like Apex and Minecraft and, like, Age of Empires and stuff like that, I don't mind taking a second. Like, those I'm not going to plan. But I gotta make time, because I'm always gonna play those. I gotta make time to play the games I also want to fucking play. I just realized my game capture wasn't on. Not that it needed to be. Nobody's playing Minecraft. But Akup is playing Sea of Thieves, so let's host Akup. Because, he hosts me. Like, he's hosted me twice, and I really appreciate that, because he's got a lot more followers. I guess not followers. Viewers at a time than me. I have a lot. He's always got, like, a couple hundred. And he's, like, hosting me a bunch, so I'm always just like, I love you! Thank you! So let's raid him. My buddy Akup. Well, not my buddy. Another fellow streamer. I wish. We could be buddies. I'd be buddies with him. And then I will be back for for sure at 10 p.m. tonight, possibly earlier if I decide to be lazy. Like I might just make dinner. If my kids are doing their own thing, I'm just going to get back on. So let's rate him now and have fun. Show him some love. He's a great streamer. He's very good. He has literally kicked my ass on stream by like, we didn't even know he was streaming. I was streaming and I got my ass fucking destroyed by him and Risky Rob and CJ Sizz. Those are 3 guys that are really good at Sea of Thieves and have kicked my ass personally. And I would love to fucking kick their ass and get vengeance, but we'll see. So yeah, and I'm gonna have my makeup on later, not looking like a goblin, because I told myself I'm doing my makeup every day until my birthday. I can do this. I can do this. But anyways, I'll be back on in a little while, guys. Thanks for fucking hanging out with me. I know this is a random time to stream, and I appreciate everybody who hung out with me today.